advantage here tonight. But the Los Angeles Lakers have never won Game 7 of an NBA final. They are 0-5. So those streaks are all on the line tonight. The story about to unfold. The Detroit Pistons, the Los Angeles Lakers. The basketball season comes down to one game.
CBS Sports coverage of the 1988 NBA Finals is sponsored by Miller Brewing Company, sole sponsor of the U.S. Olympic Training Center. The good time, great taste of McDonald's. And by Chrysler Motors. We just want to be the best.
This may be the earliest arriving crowd we've ever seen in Los Angeles. Why not Game 7 of the NBA Finals? The Pistons and the Lakers on CBS Sports. The drama about to begin. And right now, for the introduction of the starting lineups, here's the public address announcer, Lawrence Tanner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Forum in Inglewood, California for Game 7 of the 1988 NBA Finals between the Detroit Pistons and the defending world champion Los Angeles Lakers. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the Eastern Conference champion Detroit Pistons. At forward, in his 12th year out of Notre Dame at 6'5", number 45, Adrian Dantley. At forward, in his 8th campaign out of Hampton Institute at 6'10", number 44, Rick Mahorn. At center, in his 8th season out of Notre Dame at 6'11", number 40, Bill Laimbeer. At guard, in his 3rd year out of McNeese State at 6'3", number 4, Joe Dumars. And at guard, in his 7th year out of Indiana University at 6'1", number 11, Isaiah Thomas. The head coach for the Detroit Pistons is Chuck Daly. And now for the Western Conference champion Los Angeles Lakers. At guard, in his 9th year out of Michigan State at 6'9", number 32, Irvin Magic Johnson. At guard, in his 5th campaign out of Arizona State at 6'4", number 4, Byron Scott. At forward, in his 3rd season out of Oregon State at 6'9", number 45, A.C. Green. Also at forward, in his 6th campaign out of North Carolina at 6'9", number 42, James Worthy. And at center, the captain, in his 19th year out of UCLA at 7'2", number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The Lakers fought all year for the home court advantage, and this is what you fight for. Home game, Game 7, one game for the World Championship. That's why they won the 62 games. The Pistons will have to win 2 games on the road for the 3rd straight series. Chicago, Boston, and L.A. That'd be quite a feat. The officials working tonight's 7th game, Jake O'Donnell and Earl Strom, 2 of the best. And the alternate is Joe Crawford. Billy, some final thoughts before the tip on a game everyone's been saying, who do you think will win, or do you think it's a foregone conclusion?
Well, you look at the first game, I don't think this team, Detroit, had any respect from the Lakers or the country. They felt L.A. would walk through this, and here we are in the 7th game. We have to watch closely Isaiah Thomas. Is he going to be able to play, and how effective early in the game? In most series, we've seen both teams come out and look to run as much as they can early in the game.
Here's Magic Johnson. And, of course, Magic Johnson has been the man who has pressed the right button, has had what it's taken to win the 7th game. Lakers know what it's like to win this. The Pistons don't. So will the Lakers drive for 5 be successful tonight? Laimbeer and Kareem will jump. Lakers ball. Lakers are in their 24th postseason game. That's the most in NBA history with tonight's game. Kareem's first shot rolls off. We'll be watching Thomas. Dumars handling the ball first time down. Dantley did not have a good game in the 6th. Goes up, blocked by Kareem, and it's still Detroit ball.
I think the key matchup is Dantley-Worthy. Dantley must do the job defensively against James Worthy. Detroit feels he is the key man to stop.
And the Lakers feel the same about Dantley. Thomas's first shot of the game misses a 3, and Worthy clears the ball. No score. Little more than 30 seconds gone by in this first period. Magic doubled. Worthy's first shot outside hit. The Pistons would rather Worthy would take the outside shot than get inside the paint as he did in Game 6.
All he does is create problems when he gets down there with his quickness.
Dantley going in, gets the hoop, and draws the foul. Dantley isn't always willing to take the punishment of going in and getting fouled at 6'5". I'm sure he will be tonight.
He sure will. He can rest all summer. Now here's that strong move. We see what Dantley has made his mind up to do. He's going to go to the hoop.
Byron Scott the personal foul. Adrian Dantley shooting 87% from the line in the series. When he has scored 20 or more in this series, the Pistons have won. That's been a barometer, but he misses the free throw. Matchups haven't changed for Detroit. Dumars is on Magic Johnson. Thomas on Scott. Dantley on Worthy. Laimbeer is on Kareem. They had used Mahorn most of the series earlier.
And that's an adjustment we've seen Chuck Daly make. In the earlier games, he felt that he did not want Laimbeer to pick up a cheap foul early in the game, but there's no tomorrow.
Illegal defense called against Detroit. Next time, of course, will be a technical foul. Mahorn is on AC Green. Scott in three-point territory. And Dumars the rebound. 2-2 to score. Teams just feeling each other out, and I'm sure awfully jittery at the early moment. Mahorn. Tipped by Laimbeer into Worthy, and the Lakers running for the first time tonight. Losing the ball is Scott, and now Detroit on the other side.
You know, watching Isaiah run now, I don't know how long he'll be able to play.
Mahorn fights his way inside, knocked out of bounds off of Dumars, and Earlstrom gives it to the Lakers.
Now you just take a look at Isaiah Thomas running, and you tell me if he's a healthy person. You just can see him favoring that ankle.
Tied at 2, 2 minutes gone by. Period 1. And a foul away from the ball as Worthy tried to get on the other side. Isaiah Thomas, how much can he play if he is 30 or 40% for this club?
Well, he might loosen that ankle up the more he's out here. Just heats up and may be able to play a little bit more. The question is, can Chuck Daly afford to take him out because it'll stiffen up?
Worthy turnaround over Dantley. Rebound Laimbeer. Looking for the outlet has Thomas. Still tied at 2. Both teams ice cold. Lakers are 1 for 4. Pistons worse. 1 for 5 from the field.
Well, it's the defense that's caused that situation because both teams are aggressive.
Dumars, he's going to have to be effective outside if Thomas can't go. Misses a 3.
You would think Scott would try to put some pressure on Isaiah and isolate and go to the basket.
Backing up his Magic with a hook shot over Dumars. That was a piece of cake for him there.
Well, there's again that problem for Detroit. Do you double team him and he'll find the open man, or do you just play straight up?
3 minutes gone by. Laimbeer in good position. Misses the shot. He was 0 for 5 in Game 6. Worthy on the run. And he's fouled by Laimbeer and ends up 3 rows in.
Well, it looks like the Pistons are tight to start the ball game. Now watch Isaiah Thomas trying to get back defensively, just limping out there. You know, the last play when Detroit had a chance for a fast break and got the ball to Isaiah, he just did not have the ability to push it and get that fast break underway.
But the first man to go out is Rick Mahorn, and you saw John Sally, who's had an up-and-down series for the Pistons. He must produce if Mahorn doesn't play many minutes.
When he's effective is when he's blocking shots, clogging the middle, and getting out and filling the lane on the fast break.
James Worthy, as usual, busts out after a rough game. He had 2 rough games in foul trouble. He makes 1 free throw, and it's a 5-2 Laker lead. 8:45 remaining in the first period. Dick Stockton and Bill Cunningham. Game 7 from the Forum. Dumars feeding inside to Sally. Misses the layup. An easy basket missed by Sally on a fine play by Detroit.
You can just see they're tight right now. They're rushing every shot.
A.C. Green from the corner. When he scores in double figures, the Lakers have won in this series. Thomas is fouled by Scott, and Sally watches him and stops him from going into the crowd. It's Scott's second personal foul, however.
All right, Coop. And here's Scott pushing off and Isaiah picking up the foul. Now, if Isaiah keeps limping this way, how long does Chuck Daly stay with him? You know, everybody really admires the courageous young man out here, but is he hurting the team?
Dantley lost the ball inside, recovers and lays it in. Michael Cooper has checked in for the Lakers, replacing Scott, who goes out with 2 fouls. Cooper is having a rough shooting series, but he's an outstanding defensive player. A kick ball and a new 24-second clock for the Lakers. Detroit is 1 for 8 from the field starting out, so tight is an understatement for them.
Yeah, and now Isaiah has to play Cooper. Byron Scott is the offensive guard. Cooper, as you mentioned, Dick, has not done anything offensively. Might make it easier on Isaiah's foot.
Detroit 2 for 9 after that basket. Cooper for 3. Still struggling as Sally gets the rebound. Michael Cooper shooting 13% from the field. Thomas off the glass, but he had a first shot that he gave up. Now a bad pass by Magic, and Dantley picks it up. The Lakers leading 7-6, and Detroit can earn their first lead of the night if they score here. Dantley goes against the double team and lays it in, and the Pistons lead for the first time.
Well, we see a different Dantley today because he's doing it defensively as well as offensively.
Lambier knocks it away at another turnover. Careless passing by the Lakers the last 2 times.
Dantley's looking to take over.
Goes in and draws the foul. Adrian Dantley, when he has scored 20 or more, the Pistons have won. There are a lot of barometer players in this game. Worthy and Dantley being 2 of the most.
And they have been the keys.
By 1 right now. Pat O'Brien over near the Detroit bench. Pat?
All right, thank you, Dick. Isaiah Thomas came out and talked to Dr. Ben Palucci and said he was fine. The doctor told me moments ago, though, that he's limping a little earlier than they thought. 2 people are watching his ankle tonight, Isaiah and the doctor. They alone will make the decision whether he plays or how long he'll play, and they'll do it on site. If he starts limping a lot, out he comes. Let's go back to you guys.
You know, let's watch Adrian Dantley and what he's doing for this ball club offensively. Every time he's gotten his hands on the ball, he's gone to the basket. And this was something we talked about. The Lakers have to cut that down. Now defensively, he just steals. Listen, look at him hustle back defensively and steal the ball. You know, in the last game, Chuck Daly and the staff were not pleased with the defensive effort they got from Dantley against Worthy. But so far in this ball game, he knows what this means.
Since starting the game 1 for 8, the Pistons are 3 for 3, and Dantley, as you saw, has 6 points in the ball game. Thomas has the other 2, and Adrian is on the line. A.C. Green's foul was his first. Dick Versace, Chuck Daly, and Ron Rothstein, the brain trust for the Detroit Pistons. And there's Bill Burtgood to the right. He was to the right of Pat Riley. Gary Vitti, the trainer, to the left. Randy Fund is the other coach. 10-7 Pistons. 8 straight by Detroit. 3 turnovers have hurt the Laker cause during this run.
Jabbar and Lambier are really going at it inside. It's getting very physical.
Lambier already has picked up 1 foul. And the Lakers looking for another. And they got it. 2 on Bill Lambier.
And now that means James Edwards has to come into the ball game.
So the first critical foul story is Lambier's second foul. And Edwards, the 7-footer, replaces him.
Now here's what got the foul called on Lambier. We see, well, there's Jabbar just pushing him. Well, Jabbar got away with 1.
Cooper shooting over Sally. Michael Cooper with the basket. That's only his 5th basket in 33 shots in this series. 10-9 Detroit with 6:15 remaining in the first period. Joe Dumars, and Kareem comes out now to meet him on the trap. Edwards, loose ball, Lakers will get it. Worthy, 2 Pistons are back. And the basket's going to count. Goaltending. James Worthy gets credit for the basket. John Sally goaltended on that one, and the Lakers regain the lead on Worthy's 5th point of the game.
There's the penalty. Great drive by Worthy. John Sally getting a piece of the ball.
Lakers are very active defensively. They are extending their defense as well as they've done in this series. Even Kareem coming out.
The only one for Detroit to go to the basket so far has been Dantley.
Thomas outside. And Sally slams it through. He's alive, jumping, moving feet, and tough to keep away.
And that's where he's effective, getting to the offensive boards.
Pistons again will lead by 1. Magic goes in and beats Dumars. He is pounding Joe Dumars inside and has scored a couple of baskets. He has a 6-inch height advantage on Joe.
Well, you would think that the Lakers would go to that quite a bit, especially if there isn't a double team.
Dumars going all the way in with a layup. He has his hands full because he has to guard Magic Johnson, who's 6 inches taller, and defended by James Worthy, who's 6 inches taller.
But he's the unsung hero on this ball club. He gives them a little bit of everything.
Cooper. Double on Worthy. And a 3-second violation against the Lakers and another LA turnover.
That was great defense by Detroit. They stopped penetration twice by Laker players and forced the turnover.
Isaiah Thomas forced to leave the game. He scored 2 points and picked up a personal. And Vinnie Johnson, who has scored 16 points for the 3 Detroit wins, only 6 points in their losses. So he is a pivotal man. James Edwards trying to set a screen, gets it on a semi-pick and roll. Sally works his way in. Second shot, foul. Great second effort by John Sally, and it looks like the Pistons mean business, at least lately, inside.
Yep, and John Sally has been able to add that in the games that they've won, getting to the offensive boards. And here we see him just picking up that loose ball in the right place at the right time. Misses it, but he goes right back after it. No Laker left their feet to get that defensive rebound.
Magic Johnson with his first foul, 4 on the Lakers, 3 fouls on the Pistons with 4:23 to go. We're at the Forum in Inglewood, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. After this long, grueling, exciting season, the winner of this game is the champion. Pistons lead the Lakers by 1, 4:23 to go first quarter. Sally makes 1 out of 2, and it's a 2-point Detroit lead.
You know, you say long and grueling. One team playing 24 games in the playoffs, the Lakers, and the Pistons 23. Just unbelievable strength mentally for both ball clubs. There's the switch. Dumars matched up against Jabbar.
Kareem looking for someone, and Cooper finds Worthy inside, and he gets it over John Sally. That was a tough shot over Sally.
Tough shot, but great ball movement by the Lakers, going one side of the court to the other.
Tied at 15. Shooting percentages aren't even close. The game score is. 9 on the clock. Edwards with his familiar fall-away shot. Rebound by Dumars. Throws it out to James Edwards.
And again, we see the quicker Detroit team off their feet getting to the offensive boards.
Cooper runs at Dantley. Dumars. And a foul hitting the deck was Joe Dumars, and we'll have a Laker foul. It'll be their 5th.
Now here's Joe Dumars going to the offensive boards. This is a gamble for a guard, because if he doesn't get the board, that means a fast break for the Lakers.
15 foul on the Lakers. Michael Thompson has replaced A.C. Green. Green goes out with 2 personal fouls. So thus far, Lambeer for Detroit and Scott and Green have been shouldered with 2 fouls. Trying to break the tie is Dumars, who is only 7 for 8 from the line in the series. So that's indicative of the fact that he hasn't had a chance to penetrate much.
He hasn't looked for it. He settled for that jump shot. Now with the Laker team on the court, with Michael Thompson, James Worthy, and Abdul-Jabbar in the front line, they do not have a quick front line.
But the Pistons are not quick themselves with Edwards. Sally can run, but without Rodman and Sally in at the same time, the Pistons don't have a quick group of their own.
But I think they're quicker right now than the Lakers.
Pistons by 2, 3:20 to go in the first period. Worthy, who leads the Lakers with 7. Double teamed with 9 on the clock. Leaves Cooper wide open for 3. Oh! Sally knocks it over to Dumars. He's going to have a busy night. Joe Dumars, quiet kid out of McNeese State.
He's not going to get any rest tonight.
Dantley guarded single by Magic. Fires it up and Michael Thompson clears. Lakers looking to tie it. The crowd is hushed in anticipation of something here.
Well, there hasn't been a great deal of excitement because of the great defense being played by both teams.
Cooper ties the score. He's 2 for 4 from the field. That's going to do a world of good for his confidence.
Well, Detroit is going to gamble on Cooper shooting that perimeter jump shot. He's got to prove to them that he can beat this Detroit team from the perimeter.
Cooper doubling with Kareem on Edwards. Dumars open for 3. And the three-point basket by Joe Dumars gives Detroit 20-17 margin. And Joe Dumars with 7. Dantley leads with 8 for the Pistons. Thomas on the bench with 2 points, hobbling in this one. Under 2 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Worthy's been a big gun for the Lakers. Brings LA to within 1.
And he is so quick when he gets the ball down in the low post.
Benny Johnson, who has yet to take a shot. What kind of game will he be on? Dantley gets the basket and draws the foul, and another amazing move by the guy who can twist in the air.
And a heck of a pass by James Edwards, finding him underneath.
Dantley has 10 points.
Now here the play is broken down for the Pistons, but Dantley keeps moving, finds that open lane. Look at the contact, and he's going to be rewarded with a foul shot.
Michael Thompson's personal foul. Blue waters of the Venice Beach, live. Los Angeles outside, and here's the scene in Inglewood outside the Forum where the Pistons have a 3-point lead. James Worthy is having a good game for the Lakers. 9 points in deciding final games for Worthy. Look at those impressive numbers.
Not bad. 24 points a game and shooting nearly 70%. Now here's James Worthy. He doesn't get the credit deserving to him because he's playing on a team with 2 stars in Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But watch him move Sally up the lane with a dribble, freeing up the baseline, and he ducks back for that bank shot.
Kurt Rambis has replaced Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who had missed his only shot. Rambis has a total of 6 points and 5 rebounds in 4 appearances in this series. Remember, he was a one-time starter for the Lakers and now has had to work his way and make it happen on the bench. Not an easy task for Kurt.
And he made things happen in Game 6 coming off the bench, defensively and getting to the boards.
Dantley now with 11 points, 3 of them from the line, and it's a 23-19 Piston lead, the biggest lead for them. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Sally now is matched up against Worthy, who goes strong to the hoop, gets the basket and draws the foul. And right now we're looking at a Dantley-Worthy shootout here in quarter number 1.
And there we see Worthy having the ability to hurt you on the inside. This time he uses his great quickness and just throws a flip shot. What a shot right there.
Foul was on Edwards, his first. Missed the free throw, so Worthy has 11 for the Lakers, and Dantley has the same number. Edwards nearly threw the ball away, and Vinnie Johnson short with his first effort. Here come the Lakers. Cooper. Under a minute to go in the first. Lakers down by 2. They're the defending champions, looking for 2 in a row. 19 years since it's been accomplished. 6 on the clock. Cooper spots up for three. And Edwards. Sally going strong to the hoop. He missed that shot. For Billy, that's what the Pistons have to do.
Yeah, but he got too cute. He should have made sure he drew the contact and got at least to the foul line making that move.
There's a 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, which you see. Waiting moments of the first quarter. Magic lost it for the moment. Tough defense. Cooper again at the buzzer. Tapped out, and the Lakers can now play for the last shot, and a long one misses at the buzzer. Tough defense, a little nervousness perhaps on the part of Detroit, but they came back from it. At the end of one period, the Pistons, the challengers, lead the champions 23-21, and we'll return to the Forum after this word from your local station. 7 here at the Forum in Inglewood as we welcome you back. CBS Sports exclusive coverage of the 1988 NBA Finals. Could you imagine Detroit is shooting 36% to 56 for the Lakers, and they lead by 2. Thomas struggled, had to go out of the game. Worthy and Dantley, though, are the leading scorers, and lo and behold, Isaiah is back in there. He's got a Band-Aid over that gash. That was an ugly-looking thing that we saw at the end of Game 6.
Yeah, it was Michael Cooper got him right there coming off his screen. He's lucky he had a rough day on Game 6.
So Dumars gets a breather, and Dennis Rodman, who starts the second period, gets the feed from Isaiah Thomas. Dantley has 4 of the 9 baskets for the Detroit Pistons, who lead by 4. Byron Scott with 2 fouls back in, misses his first shot, and Rodman clears. Only Lane Beer and A.C. Green have more rebounds in this series than Dennis Rodman, and they played 10 minutes more a game. Dantley going to the hole to look for a foul, got nothing. Good defense by the Lakers. Cooper pushing it all the way. He's got it.
Well, right there you can see Isaiah Thomas not able to get back. That ankle is so bad, he just can't move at all on the court.
Cooper knows it and has burned him. 6 points for Michael Cooper. He's off to certainly his best start of the series. A bench dominated by Detroit by far. 25-23, Edwards draws the foul, nearly got the basket as Michael Thompson was all over it.
Now watch Vinnie Johnson come off the baseline. He's going to look to curl and receive the pass right here from Isaiah Thomas. Now the thing I want you to watch, though, is watch where Rambis is going to step out to help. We have 2 players going after 1, and that's why the open basket.
James Edwards. Foul was on Thompson, his second, and Edwards misses the free throw. Isaiah Thomas saves it. 1 out of 2, but the Pistons got it back, and Dantley is called for the offensive foul.
That's a good call by the official. He had good position, Michael Thompson, and drew that charge.
1 on Dantley.
Yeah, but watch this Isaiah's hustle. That's just got to carry over to this whole team, knowing what pain he's in, and still he wants this game so badly.
No more questions, I'm sure, ever again about Isaiah Thomas, huh?
About being a leader? That's leadership, what you're seeing right now.
Worthy working his way into the hoop. 13 for James Worthy. But the Lakers are going to need more balance. Kareem hasn't scored, Green has 2, and Scott has nothing. Illegal defense against the Lakers, so we're 1-1 in that department.
Now just remember a month ago where that tendinitis did not allow James Worthy to show that type of quickness. What a quick move inside.
When the Lakers have had 5 men, the starters score in double figures, they have won 3 games. When they haven't had that 5, they've lost. Edwards double team. Off the side of the backboard. Rebound by Rambis. Pistons lead by 1. Lakers looking to regain it. Here's Thompson. And the Pistons are letting the Lakers inside close.
And you have to remember that Magic Johnson's on the bench and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Very similar to Game 6, where the bench came in and sparked this ball club, which they hadn't done in the first 5 games.
Cooper, Rambis, and Michael Thompson all in there now. Vinnie Johnson still hasn't found the mark. He's got caught in and is fouled by Edwards. Johnson is 0 for 2. That's not a good sign for Detroit. Timeout.
Second first.
What looks like a very nervous guy, Pat.
He hasn't always been nervous. Mr. Clutch, Jerry West. Jerry, do players approach a seventh game differently? You played in a few yourself.
Well, Pat, you'd like to tell yourself that you don't, but if you do, you're lying. There's no question there's a tremendous amount of energy that's inside all of us when it comes to something important like this. And I think early in this ball game, you saw both sides nervous, so they do approach it differently.
You hate to watch close games, don't you? I saw you the other day.
Pat, this is tough. I'm real hopeful that we can win this ball game because this will mean an awful lot to this organization.
Thanks for joining us. Dick?
All right, Pat.
I know one player that Pat Riley would like to have right now. It's the general manager out on the court.
Lakers trying to break that 5-game losing streak in 7th games in the final series. Of course, 1969 was one of them. Bill Russell, who will be with Brent Musburger at halftime. Elgin Baylor with him. Two of the truly great players who have graced this game.
Well, Hall of Famers, they've done everything in this ball game.
Laimbeer has replaced Sally for the Pistons. Laimbeer has 2 fouls. Scott making good on his first free throw. Edwards committed that foul right before the timeout, and the Lakers are leading by 3 now with 9:20 to go in the first half, 29-26. And they're doing the fast break number. What are they doing now?
They're going to that 1-3-1 trap.
They've worked on it. Dumars outside. Rodman loses it to Cooper. Rambis. Boy, Cooper's playing with renewed energy in this one. And Byron Scott drives in for the basket. The Lakers are getting a lot of points inside the paint.
And now you're going to see that 1-3-1 trap. They're going to say, hey, Pistons, prove to us that you can beat us when we go into the trap.
Laimbeer hits from the corner.
And that's the first field goal for Bill Laimbeer in the last 2 ball games.
He was 4 for 19 in the last 2 games. But did not score in the last game when he was 0 for 5. Double team on Worthy. And a little too exuberant was Rodman. Rebound Thompson. Tipped up and no basket. Now they change it and they say the basket's good. Jake said no, and then he said it was good. And the basket counts. Rodman had the rebound but lost it.
We see both teams now rushing everything offensively. Instead of taking their time, James Worthy, little quick with the shot. Watch Michael Thompson. He never really gets set, flipping it up to the basket, but there's Worthy tipping it back in.
Isaiah Thomas with the second foul. Second team foul on the Pistons, and Worthy on the line trying to complete a 3-point play, has 15 points and 9 rebounds. Danley leaves the game. Sally is in, and now the Pistons have Sally and Rodman, who like to run the wing.
They're showing that trap again.
Dumars can't kiss it off the glass, and the Lakers have the rebound, leading by 6. It's their biggest lead, trying to add to it. Cooper. Now Rodman with Rambis back. And they're going to call the foul on Rambis on the block.
Well, Dennis Rodman is very fortunate that he's a great athlete, because very easily he could have gotten seriously injured on this play. Now watch him going into the basket. Rambis is getting there late. It's amazing. He kept his eyes and he had the concentration on the basket even when he ran into Rambis.
Magic Johnson is back, but the cheers are for James Worthy, who goes out having scored 16 points and 9 rebounds. Rodman, 6 of 12 from the line in this series, and by now everyone knows how much he has his problems at the line. And an air ball on the second free throw.
Well, I'm sure Detroit in the offseason, we'll have somebody working with Dennis Rodman on his foul shooting.
The lead is still 6 for the Lakers. 7:35 to go in the first half. Detroit's going to the line twice as much, however, than L.A. Thompson over Laimbeer. Rodman clears. No trap this time for the Lakers, but basically it's worked when they've used it.
Yeah, and the problem right now for Detroit, they have very little offense on the court.
Thomas is fouled going to the hoop and winds up limping a bit. Again, Kareem is back.
Well, that's an encouraging sign for Detroit. Seeing Isaiah Thomas go to the basket strong, having that problem with his ankle.
Rambis picked up 3 rebounds in his stint. So already we have seen the Lakers with contributions from 3 members of their bench, Cooper, Thompson, and Rambis.
All through this series, it's been the Detroit bench has been such a factor. Now in the last 2 games, we've seen the LA bench really play a big part in the success of the Lakers.
2 men who, when they played well, have fared well for the Pistons as a team, Vinnie Johnson and Danley. Thomas makes both free throws. 4-point Laker lead. Rodman is on Magic Johnson. Been effective at not letting Magic penetrate inside. But a Piston foul, it'll be their 3rd away from the ball. And it's on Dennis Rodman. Each team now with 3 team fouls with 6:57 to go, and the Lakers will use a timeout. Billy, we have seen so much of the Laker trap, and it's been kind of effective, including tonight's game. What is it all about, really?
Well, and the trap has been very effective in this second period. And right here we see the X's are the defense, and we see that the Lakers are in a 1-3-1 set defensively. Now, the first thing that happens is we'll see the man come up, double team, and how the players rotate. And as they rotate, they end up being in a 2-2-1 set. Now, as the ball goes to the corner, we'll see them rotate again, putting the pressure on the basketball, either trying to create a steal or a turnover. And there it is right there. We got the 2-2-1 set. And it was very successful and really generated a lot of emotion for the Lakers.
If you look at the shooting numbers, the Lakers at 52% to 34 for Detroit. You would never believe that it's only 34 to 30 on the board, Lakers over the Pistons.
You really wouldn't. It's hard to believe that they're still in this ball game, but that's something we've seen all through this series. The Lakers showing those spurts, but not having the ability to put a team away.
Magic, the quarterback on the floor, literally there. Kareem goes in, misses a short shot. He's mad at himself for that, and here comes Isaiah Thomas, 34 to 30.
And again, we see Isaiah not having the ability to push the ball when there's a breaking situation.
They loop it in to Rodman, and he's fouled. Always a good man to foul is Dennis Rodman, because he is a poor free throw shooter. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar commits his first.
Now, it's interesting. First time we've seen in this series where the Pistons are looking to post up Magic Johnson. Rodman's able to draw the foul.
He's missed his 2 thus far. But a great story, a guy who didn't play organized ball till he was 21 years of age. His nickname is the Worm, and he got the nickname because of the way he played pinball when he was working in an auto works factory before he started to play real basketball.
I think those yellow handkerchiefs helped Dennis Rodman that time on the foul line.
He met the challenge. 2-point Laker lead.
Now the Lakers are looking to go inside to Kareem because Laimbeer has 2 fouls.
The legal defense against Detroit, technical foul. Isaiah Thomas was in the wrong spot. James Worthy and A.C. Green come back in for the Lakers. Cooper and Michael Thompson go out. Laker bench has played very well. Scott hits the technical. 6:13 to go in the first half. Thomas limping along, has 4 points in the game. At 43 in game 6. Batted Away from Kareem, and Thomas gets it to Dumars, and he'll bring Detroit to it in 1.
Well, we see Pat Riley was trying to pick up that third against Lambier, and it just really hurt them there. Now twice they've tried it and have had no success.
Magic working against Rodman.
Going to Worthy.
Sally on him. 5 on the shot clock. Worthy. Rebound is by Rodman. He's got 3. Detroit looking to take the lead. Chuck Daly. Punxsutawney High School, his first job. Groundhog territory. Rodman hits the shot.
Now, I can't believe this. If Dennis Rodman turns out to be the offensive star of this ball game.
And Magic Johnson down the middle is fouled. You know, Rodman is shooting 63% coming into this game from the field, so he's got to have some kind of touch.
Yeah, but that touch is on fast breaks or offensive rebounds.
Rodman's foul is second. Each team with 14 fouls, and now Rodman and Magic Johnson. Got to be sandwiched by Jake O'Donnell.
Yep, and Chuck Daly switched Dennis Rodman. Great steal by Thomas.
But he throws it into the backcourt, and the only one there was Worthy. And a new 24-second clock as Earl Strom found that they hadn't reset it.
Now look at this hustle by Isaiah Thomas. And the smart thing was he threw it towards his basket, not looking for a teammate where it could have been an easy 2 for the Lakers.
Pistons with a 1-point lead. Magic Johnson hits his first shot from outside, but that's only 6 in the game for Irvin. And a whistle. Let's see if it's AC Green. And it's not. It's James Worthy with his first foul. If it had been Green, it would have been 3, but that will put the Lakers in the penalty, and Detroit will shoot. Rodman better look closer at those handkerchiefs.
Do something to distract himself at the foul line.
Missed them both again. He's at 2 of 6. Lakers by 1, 4:35 to go in the first half. Tight, taut game. Lakers' biggest lead was 6. Pistons had a 5-point margin early on. Worthy lost it. 2-on-1. Rodman. Sally the rebound. And he almost lost control.
He did lose control. The ball slipped right out of his hand.
But Rodman never looked at other teammates on the break.
Well, that's a problem when you have a forward with the ball on the court.
Kareem, and there's Dumars as it was knocked out, and Dumars lays it in, and the Pistons lead it 40-37. 11 for Joe Dumars, and the Lakers want a timeout.
And we see the defense of the Pistons is creating their easy offense at the other end.
Pistons on a 12-3 run right now. Boy, how this game has gone back and forth, William.
And you look at it, Bill Lambier has not been a real factor offensively for this club. Isaiah Thomas, 2 of their leaders at the offensive end. The other people, the Rodmans, have stepped forward. The Sallys that are really contributing offensively tonight.
Second timeout.
Now here's the Detroit defense, forcing that hook shot, smothering the defensive boards, and Joe Dumars' quickness allows him to get it in an easy 2.
Dumars and Dantley each have 11, although Adrian Dantley has not scored nor played much in the second period. Worthy with 16, top man for the Lakers. And a little push, Joe Dumars with the foul, and that'll be the 15th foul on the Pistons, and Magic will shoot a couple.
You don't like to see a player pick up a foul when it means that the other player is going to go to the foul line and shoot 2 foul shots. But when a player works as hard as Joe Dumars did that time, fighting over the screen, all you can do is give him a pat on the back.
Magic's been a busy man. He's played 45 minutes in each of the last 2 games. 6-point Detroit lead. 3:45 now remaining in the first half. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Winner is the champion.
You find it surprising the Lakers are not going to that trap? It was so successful in the second period.
Turnover, I am surprised. All of a sudden they came out of it. Worthy going strong to the hoop over Lambier. He didn't want to pick up that third foul.
Smart play by Lambier.
18 for Worthy. Lakers regain the lead just as quickly as they lost it. 41-40. Thomas inside, and Rodman scores again. And you're right, Rodman with 8 points. And Sally, who has 4 rebounds, have made a great contribution for the Pistons.
And Rodman's only averaged, well, 7 points a game in the playoffs.
Lambier picking up Johnson. There's that center switching out on the guard.
Yep.
And a race, and Isaiah Thomas outraces Magic. Bad ankle and all, and scores.
Well, right now, Kareem is really hurting this ball club on the court offensively.
He was only 3 for 14 in the last game. His worst shooting performance in the playoffs. Worthy gets inside again and scores again. 20 points for James Worthy. He's been a one-man gang offensively for the Lakers.
He's putting on a show out here. We saw one in the last game in the third period by Isaiah Thomas, but Worthy's carrying this Laker team to this point.
Kareem hasn't scored. Green has 2, and Scott has 5. Dumars over the top, and with 2 minutes to go, the Lakers have the ball and a chance to take the lead again. Timeout, Pistons.
And watch Thomas outrace his old buddy, Magic Johnson, for an easy 2 points.
7 at the Forum, and the guy who you're with certainly remembers when the balloons were up there ready to come down a few years ago, huh?
He sure does, Dick, because coming up on the Prudential at the half, we're going to visit live with him. Celtic great Bill Russell, the player coach of the last team to repeat as NBA champions, the '69 Celtics. With him there, the legendary Elgin Baylor. He was a member of the Laker team that lost that game. Now also, we're going to have a tribute to Bill Sharman, a former Celtic All-Star and Hall of Famer who's retiring from his job as president of the Lakers. And we'll update you on the latest sports news. All that coming up now on the Prudential at the half. Dick, we got a dandy brewing. I agree with you and Billy. James Worthy has certainly kept the Lakers in this one against AD and the rest of the Pistons.
He certainly has. Worthy's had a great period, and Dantley, in all fairness, has not played hardly at all in this second period. But Worthy has put on a show and has 20 points. Well, Dantley remains on the bench.
The reason he hasn't played is Dennis Rodman has been so productive.
And Rodman gets his hands on it and causes another turnover and another easy basket for the Pistons, and they have a bushel of those so far.
And that's why Adrian Dantley is on the bench.
It doesn't matter. Rodman has 8 points, 3 rebounds, and several big defensive plays. 46-43 Pistons, less than a minute and a half to go in the first half. Michael Thompson with a runner, basket off the glass.
Tough shot by Thompson.
10 points already for the Laker bench.
Let me tell you, I am shocked that Isaiah Thomas has been able to be on the court this long.
Lambier, follow-up, off the rim. Rebound by A.C. Green. Lakers can regain the lead, and Magic try to draw the foul, and he couldn't. Rodman with another rebound. Here's Dumars against Green. Sally follows. Boy, the follow-ups by Sally are tremendous.
Well, it's been the worm and the spider out here in this second period for Detroit.
Sally has 7, Rodman 8 in this first half off the bench. And Dumars commits the foul on Magic Johnson.
Now, first we'll watch the worm, Dennis Rodman, make a great defensive play. Look at him step back in there with those active hands. And here's the spider, John Sally, following up this missed shot. Bang, easy 2.
2 fouls on Dumars. Adrian Dantley returns, and Rodman will go out. He has played superbly for the Detroit Pistons at both ends and has been active, and the reason why Detroit has the lead and has hung in there.
And they're going to need a half like that from him, the second half like that from Dennis Rodman.
Pistons by 1. 17 on the shot clock. We're looking at the game clock in the first half. Thomas with a jumper. Isaiah Thomas has 6 of his 8 here in the second period.
I don't know how he's playing. Honest to goodness.
Remember when the Pistons didn't get a lot of respect before the series started?
I think they have a little right now.
Playing for the last shot, and Magic lost it out of bounds. And with 9 seconds to go, the Pistons have the ball. Another turnover by the Lakers. That's their 10th. That's a lot for them.
Now, one thing that's been evident in this first half is that the Lakers bench really came in and gave them the spark, and the trap really hurt Detroit. I would think that we'd see a little bit more of both in the second half.
Well, this Saturday, CBS Sports presents third-round coverage of the Georgia Pacific Atlantic Golf Classic. Well, there's a fight. Nelson and Suarez, Azuma Nelson and Lupe Suarez in a 12-round WBC Super Featherweight Championship match. We told you about the golf. Golf starts 2:30 Eastern, followed by CBS Sports Saturday.
Well, one thing, there won't be any more basketball on Saturday.
All right. Cooper comes in replacing Michael Thompson. Pat Riley in the last couple of games has been substituting with his bench. One reserve for another reserve.
And now he's got his defensive unit in there.
7-6. Watch the clock. Thomas hits the basket with 2 seconds to go. And off the glass. But the Pistons have come back late in the second to match their biggest lead. And with half of Game 7 history, the defending champions are behind. That's the end of the first half with the score, Detroit 52, Lakers 47. Brent Musburger will be back.
By Jeep and Eagle, official vehicles of the NBA. The U.S. Army, where you get an edge on life. Be all you can be. And by AT&T, the right choice.
24 minutes are history in Game 7, and it's the Pistons who lead the Lakers by 5. Welcome back to the second half of the 1988 NBA Finals here on CBS Sports. Pat O'Brien just a few moments ago was talking with Chuck Daly about several subjects, including Mr. Thomas.
Okay. Coach, first of all, how's Isaiah?
He's playing about 50-60%, but even that way, he's really helping us. He's running the show, made a couple big shots. I think it'll loosen up even more the second half. Certainly hope so.
What about your bench? You're getting a lot of help from them.
We really are. Sally's having one of his better games. Dennis Rodman's playing well. We're doing it defensively. We've created a lot of turnovers, got out in the running game, and it's really helped us. I hope we can keep the momentum up into the first 5 minutes.
You're a half away from this. Can you guarantee your fans back home a victory?
Well, I'd certainly like to, but we know what we're up against. We were here the other night, and we're going to battle, though. Our guys want it real bad.
All right, thanks for stopping by. Good luck.
I don't know if this is an omen or not, but the team that has led at halftime in every game has won.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The Lakers don't know that. And the Pistons better not think that's a guarantee by any means.
Start of the third quarter. Dantley out to Thomas. Didn't have control. Forced that shot up, and the rebound by Magic Johnson. And Scott goes to the hoop strong.
And that's what this Laker team needs, a little emotion out here. This starting group, except for Worthy, were flat in the first half.
52-49. Worthy is on Dumars. Dantley, who scored all of his 11 points in the first quarter. Double team, puts it up and scores, and Dantley is on the board. The Lakers shot 50% in the first half. Detroit 45%.
And we see that John Sally is starting instead of Mayhorn. That's the first in this playoff series.
Kareem double teamed. He struggled in the first half. Worthy's been everything. James Worthy has 22 points on 10 of 13, but he's going to need some help offensively from some of the other Lakers. Lane Beer popping outside. And Dantley trying to keep it alive, and does. Tied up by Magic Johnson, and they'll jump it. Turnovers hurt the Lakers in the first half. They committed 11 of them to only 3 for Detroit. And the tip is won by LA. 54-51 Detroit. Magic looking for Worthy. Sally guarding him. Throws it away to Thomas. He's got Dantley, Sally, and Dumars on the wing. Try to force the pass in. Doesn't have much movement. He is limping more than ever right now. James Worthy lays it in. And it's 54-53, and Thomas is struggling.
Struggling, but they need him out here. As Chuck Daly said, he's just the inspiration to this ball club. Right now, the Pistons cannot handle the basketball carelessly against the Lakers.
This crowd's going bananas. They're on their feet. Thomas. Kareem with the boards, and the Lakers looking to take the lead. And Worthy is hit, and hit hard, by a number of Pistons, including Laimbeer and Dumars. And Laimbeer may have picked up, we'll see, his 3rd foul.
Well, it'll be the 3rd foul on either player, Dumars or Laimbeer, and probably Chuck Daly would say, hey, I'd rather have it on Laimbeer, but it is on Dumars. Now here it is. This is where the Lakers have to play the game, out in the open court. And thank goodness James Worthy was not hurt on that play.
Watch the Lakers always in 3rd quarters. That's when they've gone to town and established their territory in many of the playoff games.
And Chuck Daly at halftime said, we have to come out and establish what we did in the first half in the first 5 minutes. And so far, they haven't been able to do it.
1 of 2 for Worthy. James has 25. His playoff high in this series anyway has been 28. Dumars. And the Lakers will run again. Worthy. Lakers have broken the tie and lead 7 straight points, all by James Worthy. Timeout, Detroit.
And here they go on the break. Getting the ball to Magic Johnson. There's no one better ever to play this game in the middle on a break than James Worthy. Magic Johnson and Worthy finishing it off. This 3rd period has started off just the same as the 1st period.
Sally from Dumars will go to the line. The Lakers are 4 for 4 from the field here in the 3rd. Detroit 1 for 6, 1 for 5. Kareem picking his 2nd foul is 2 on Abdul-Jabbar, and Sally will go to the line. He has struggled a bit from the free throw line in this series. 10 of 15 all told.
And 1 of 3 in this game.
Pistons have already missed 8 free throws. That hurt the Lakers in game number 5. Might have lost it for them.
They missed 13 in that game.
Kareem hasn't come alive offensively, but finds Magic Johnson on a familiar Laker play.
Well, this is just a different Laker ball club in this 3rd period. They're alive. They're active. It just looked like in the first half that they were mentally drained.
Dumars tried to shuffle a pass. Got intercepted. Lakers are 6 for 6 in the third.
And we see that both teams are generating their offense from the defensive end of the court.
Danley draws the foul. The Lakers wanted a jump ball, but Earl Strom said he was in the act of shooting, and Kareem looks like he's furious over that call, and that'll be his third personal. 3 on Kareem.
Yeah, Chuck Daly right there was very upset with Isaiah Thomas with something that was going on the court.
Danley will try to break an 11-1 Laker run here in this period.
Now, if you're the Lakers, you want to keep it on a roll. You want to keep the same intensity defensively. The Pistons have got to move their defensive level up a notch or two.
Interestingly enough, as impressive as the Lakers have looked starting this period, the lead right now is 4. So no one really has moved out in this one.
Well, 4, but they've turned the tide to 9 points to start this third period. So they're playing, though, the thing is they're playing the style of ball which they are most effective playing.
Winding down, 4 minutes gone by in the third period. Worthy went up, lost it to Danley. Good defensive play inside by the Pistons. Somebody knocked the ball away. Dumars. Green on Danley. Offensive foul, Adrian Danley. He ran into Magic Johnson.
He forced something that wasn't there. Magic Johnson came over, had perfect position to draw that charge. Now here, watch Magic. He recovers defensively, just standing there and waiting for Dantley.
2 on Adrian. No one in any foul trouble. No one has picked up 4 to this point anyway. 7.5 remaining in the third period. It's been all Lakers so far in this second half. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with his first basket of the game.
In the first half, he hurt this Laker ball club. The second half, he's found Magic for a layup, and there's his skyhook.
LA hasn't missed yet from the field in this half. Thomas. Double on Sally. Danley. Loose ball, and here's Worthy and Scott 2 on 1.
Chuck Daly better get a timeout because right now the Lakers are flying. They're playing the best ball they've played all through the playoff series.
Timeout, Detroit. And now, Kareem and Rodman and several of the Lakers. Scott most of all.
Scott and Lambier went at it, pushing each other, and that's when the other players got involved.
Biggest lead for the Lakers right now. 7 points. 15-3 run by the Lakers, and a little bit of a flare-up before the last timeout.
Well, I couldn't see if anything happened before this, but it appears a lot of frustration right there with Bill Lambier. That's a cheap shot right there, hitting Byron Scott. It's a good thing cooler heads prevailed. Good job by Jake O'Donnell getting right in there and making sure nothing else happened.
You said it best. Look how the Lakers have come out flying, 8 for 8 from the field. Detroit only 1 basket. Lambier has been slapped with a technical foul for unsportsmanlike conduct. Strom explaining to Chuck Daly.
Now that's a silly play by Bill Lambier in a game that means so much to pick up a cheap technical foul.
Byron Scott could give the Lakers an 8-point lead. Will they win a back-to-back title? First team to do it in 19 years.
Well, one thing that's happened all through this playoff series, we've seen the Lakers come out and play for short spurts, this style of play. And then all of a sudden, here come the Pistons back in the ball game. And they're going to have to get it going very quickly because this crowd, as well as the Lakers, are just really into the game.
Danley, Lambier, Rodman is in the game for Detroit. He was the spark for them in the second quarter. Thomas, up shot off the glass. Magic the rebound.
Again, that defense by the Lakers.
They can open a 10-point lead. The Lakers here with nearly halfway through this third period. Byron Scott. And they're playing like they want to win this thing and get it salted away soon.
Well, right now you see this Piston ball club. They just look bewildered out here on the court. Not sure who to look to.
Dumars hits the shot, but the Lakers have yet to miss from the field. They are 9 for 9, and we are more than halfway through this third quarter. Rodman on Worthy.
And that's the man that kept them in the ball game.
Scott's been hot. Three-point shot by Byron Scott. He's got 17.
I guess they're making a statement right here and now that we might not have played as well as we'd like to, but right now we're going for that world championship.
Love to have been in that dressing room at halftime. Dumars. And Dantley on the other side. Fouled and will shoot. Wonder what had to be going through the minds of these players who said, we're not going to let this one get away, and we've got a long way to go, but they have come out in brilliant fashion here in the third quarter. Vinnie Johnson will replace Isaiah Thomas. Thomas goes out with 10, and James Edwards also checks in for the Pistons. Kareem has just been charged with his 4th personal foul. He'll go out. Michael Thompson replaces him. Thomas was 0 for 3 in the third quarter.
Well, a player that can turn things around very quickly for the Pistons is Vinnie Johnson. And he's been really struggling in the last couple games. He hasn't scored a point in this game.
0 for 3 in this one. 10-point difference in his scoring in games that the Pistons have won and lost. Night and day. Short on the second for Dantley, and it's 70-60, 10-point lead for the Lakers. Missing outside, Scott. And here comes Detroit. Dumars all the way in. And he'll go to the line to shoot. On a Laker foul, Dumars slow getting up. Magic Johnson with his 2nd personal foul, and the Lakers with 14 fouls. One more and it's a penalty. Here's Joe Dumars, point guard size, playing 2nd guard. Adrian Dantley has taken him under his wing, hasn't he? The two of them have been close.
Well, Adrian Dantley has had such a great career now for 12 years in the league. If there's someone that can give him some direction, it would be Adrian Dantley.
The lead is 8 for the Lakers. Magic finds Michael Thompson. The basket counts. And a Piston foul. Great pass by Magic.
That execution of that play was just absolutely magnificent.
Foul was on Dennis Rodman. That's 3 on Rodman. Michael Thompson misses the free throw.
Now we see the Lakers go into their 1-3-1 trap.
And effective it is.
And we see that the Pistons, well, there they go, penetrating.
Rodman slaps it to himself. What a fantastic offensive rebounder, the sense of timing he has.
He is so quick off his feet.
Vinnie Johnson harassed by A.C. Green.
He's got to look for a shot. They need him desperately today.
Rodman gone strong, scoops it in. Amazing shot. How does he get some of them off?
Don't ask me to explain that shot.
72-64, Lakers. Under 4 minutes to go in the third period. Magic has it knocked away, but the Lakers maintain possession. Rick Mahorn hasn't played much. He's been...
There's that great back screen by Michael Thompson. By helping a teammate, it allowed him to get an easy 2 points.
Edwards picking up Magic on the switch, knocked away by Rodman. Worthy. Thompson. Lakers are playing it like they mean it.
They're just reacting so well to the ball there. Ball was deflected. There's a Laker picking it up for the 2 points.
Vinnie Johnson hits, and that's his first basket of the game after missing 2 shots. Pat Riley has to wonder whether that microwave is plugged in right now, because the Pistons certainly need his offense, especially with Isaiah Thomas really not effective today with the ankle injury. Worthy gets inside again. Edwards battling. Worthy again. Too much. 29 for James Worthy.
He is just doing it all for this ball club at the offensive end and the defense. He's playing Vinnie Johnson defensively at the other end of the court.
Joe Dumars all the way in. Lays it up, and it's 76-68. John Sally getting set to come in. Dumars with 19 points is the leading scorer for the Pistons, and the Lakers call a timeout. Good timeout by Riley here.
The only question I have for you, you think James Worthy wants another ring? Here he is just going after that missed shot and able to knock it down.
Maybe he wants the MVP too. Here, Sunset, Marina Del Rey. Southern California with all its beauty. A lot of beauty going on inside of that building basketball-wise. Here at the Forum, where the Lakers have been dominant here in the third quarter and lead the Pistons 76-68.
This is an example how the Pistons are a step slow. Loose ball, back right into Michael Thompson's hands. They just have to do a better job defensively. They can't allow those easy baskets.
You've been a coach in this situation. You've won and you've lost in the 7th game on the road. If you're Chuck Daly, how can you hold this club together before they start to say, hey, it may be too much right now. This Laker team may be too much.
I don't think they'll do that. The big factor is to make sure that they maintain confidence in themselves, that they're still in the ball game, that the Lakers have had a good run, but hey, we're still in it and we got a shot to win.
Michael Cooper in for the Lakers. Worthy. Foul. Winds up with his goggles under his chin.
You know, we talked a little while ago in the first half about James Worthy not getting the credit due to him because he plays with Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but this guy is truly a star in this ball game. If he was playing with another ball club, they'd be talking about him as being a franchise.
Look at the numbers. Tells it all. 13 of 17 from the field. Kareem has scored only 2 points in this game. So is AC Green. But Worthy with 30 right now. Scott with 17. And Magic with 12. That's supported him.
That's one thing neither player is concerned with. They wouldn't mind if Worthy scored 100 if that meant they'd win.
Getting close to the 2-minute mark in the third. Vinnie Johnson knew he was short with it and got the rebound, and a loose ball foul against the Lakers. That'll be their 15th foul, and the Pistons will go to the line and shoot. Magic Johnson, number 3 on Irvin.
Now this lineup we see in there for Detroit is something we have not seen very often in this playoff series. They're as small up front as they possibly can be, with John Sally playing the center position, Rodman and Dantley at the forward position.
And AC Green at 6'9" will be coming in for the Lakers. Rodman hits the free throw. Magic going out with 3 fouls. Irvin has scored 12. Kareem's been on the bench with 4 fouls. He is the only player in the game with 4. 11 assists for Magic, coming off a series-high 19 last game. The lead is 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Michael Thompson goes up against Sally. Unwise decision. Sally falls down and traveling called against John. No one touched him. He was just in no man's land.
He tried to make a spin move and lost control.
Lakers with an 8-point lead and the ball with a minute and a half remaining in the third period. Isolate. Worthy on Rodman, helped by Vinnie Johnson. Cooper for three. Michael Cooper. With his second three-point basket of the series, he had missed 11 in a row at one time. Matching the Lakers' biggest lead of 11. Vinnie Johnson makes it a 9-point game.
Now I would think that the Pistons really have to pick up their intensity defensively. They have to put more pressure, Vinnie Johnson, on Cooper because he's not a great ball handler.
Shot off the screen. Rodman crashing the boards, and the foul will be against the Lakers. James Worthy. Second personal foul. Dennis Rodman will be shooting two. Rodman is 4 for 8 from the free throw line. And that's been above his playoff average. You know, he's such a confident kid. Here he is in his second year playing in Game 7, and he's so loosey-goosey out there.
He was too loosey-goosey on that last foul shot.
81-73. Scott with a step on Joe Dumars. Lakers beating the Pistons to the punch in a big way here in the third quarter.
And they know Joe Dumars has 3 fouls, and that's a good, smart play by Byron Scott to go to the basket.
Thomas has not played much in this quarter, missing 3 shots. 11 in the quarter, 6 on the shot clock. Vinnie Johnson. And 5 seconds to go. Scott. LA outscores Detroit 34-21 in the third quarter. 12 minutes away from a back-to-back title. And we'll return to the Forum after this message and a word from your local station. In California, somewhere out there is the Pacific Coast Highway. As CBS Sports welcomes you back to its exclusive coverage of the NBA Finals. When the Lakers run, they win. In the third quarter, they outscored the Pistons 11-0 in fast break points. And they outscored the Pistons by 15 in the period. What does that tell you, William?
It tells me that we saw a World Championship ball club come out to establish some defense in that third period. And I think that what started it all was Byron Scott's dunk over Bill Laimbeer the first time they got their hands on the ball. 15 points in the quarter for Byron Scott. Start of the fourth period. Isaiah Thomas hobbling back in there with Dantley, Rodman, Sally, and Vinnie Johnson. Magic is there with Cooper, Green, Worthy, and Michael Thompson. And Cooper has it blocked by Sally. See if the defensive effort sparks the Pistons. Vinnie Johnson misses the jumper. Now the Lakers pushing it up court again. But the difference is the Pistons cannot afford to miss those golden opportunities.
Magic hits one from outside. So instead of Detroit gaining a measure of impetus on the defensive play in the basket, the Lakers come back and get 2 more.
Here's the trap again. It's been so successful in this ball game against the Pistons.
Thomas on the fake on Cooper. Fires it at the buzzer. Dantley goes up on the offensive rebound. No foul. The Lakers were there, but no foul. Magic Johnson. Cooper for 3. Lakers want to put this to bed early, it seems.
And Chuck Daly's got to make some tough decisions over there. Does he go to a trap? How does he get his team to have some life out here on the court?
Cooper had to be restrained. He was heading over to the Piston bench, not because he loves those guys, I'm sure. Lakers have gotten a lot of layups. Fast break points, no contest. And the Lakers have outscored the Pistons 5-0 to start this final period.
We knew that Michael Cooper was a better perimeter shooter than he showed throughout this series, and he's just enjoying it right now. Now here's with Isaiah Thomas. He puts pressure on Isaiah, throws the ball at him. Frustration. We've seen it twice now with Lambier and Isaiah Thomas.
And I'm sure Cooper was mouthing a few words over at Thomas as well.
Oh, I'm sure in a game like this, you're going to say do anything necessary.
Lakers have their biggest lead of the game, 15 points right now. Thomas is trapped in the corner. Danley is trapped as well. Isaiah with a three. And a loose ball foul called against the Lakers.
Called on Magic Johnson against Rodman going to the offensive board.
And that'll be 4 on Irvin Johnson. Kareem and Magic each with 4 fouls. Bill Lambier will come back in, as well as Joe Dumars for the Pistons. Lambier has scored only 2 points in this game after going 0 for 5 from the field in the last game. Dumars, on the other hand, is the leading scorer with 19 for the Pistons.
And one thing you have to remember, and we have to give a little credit to, is Magic Johnson is playing Bill Lambier defensively.
Dumars throws it away. It was over Rodman's head. No one had touched Rodman, and another turnover.
Well, if they don't regain some poise when they're at the offensive end of the court, this game will be over in a few minutes.
88-73 Lakers. Alley-oop. Michael Thompson misses. The lob pass inside. Coming back is Sally. Magic with him. And Sally gets a hoop. That's a 4-point play.
An easy layup for Michael Thompson. He just missed it. You know, watching John Sally, you can just see a star being born. He's just gaining more and more confidence in his offensive ability.
Magic's pass to Michael Thompson, and that works. I don't know how that got through all the blue shirts on the bounce pass.
Explain that to me. He misses a wide open one, and then he has to duck under, somehow throw some English on the ball, and it goes in.
Lambier off a screen hits. Talk about the bench. The Lakers have Cooper with 12 and Thompson with 10 coming off the bench. Their best scoring effort by far in this series. Worthy has it knocked away by Sally and Rodman. 90-77, 13-point game. Wild toss up there by Dumars.
Should have pulled up and shot the jump shot.
Rodman. Foul against the Pistons. I'm wondering where Detroit's getting any offensive help from in this game.
Well, you see the value of Isaiah Thomas right now for this ball club. A healthy Isaiah Thomas that furnishes that leadership. They do not have that leadership on the court. They should have pulled it back, run a good set offensively. They need, every possession is so important to them right now.
Worthy and Magic go out. Traveling call against Scott and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in there. So right now the Lakers have Cooper, Scott, Michael Thompson, A.C. Green, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They have their biggest team in there right now. Vinnie Johnson all the way around. Sally. 11-point lead for the Lakers. They were up by 15. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
And right now we're watching a Laker team that has fallen off with their intensity. We're seeing some penetration to the basket, at least by the Pistons.
Kareem. Sky hook. 15-point Laker lead, and all the fans will be watching that clock, praying for those numbers to drift down to 0. And now an offensive foul against Vinnie Johnson.
I can't believe how emotional out here Michael Cooper is. He is just, he has been an inspiration to this ball club since he came in at the end of that first period.
He was dragging earlier in the series, Bill. He is coming out with verve and zing we haven't seen from him in this series. Green, and it's picked up and in, I believe, Michael Thompson. Matching the Lakers' biggest lead of 15. Dick Stockton and Bill Cunningham. Lakers on their way to a second straight world title if they can hold off the Pistons as Lambeer scores. Still plenty of time. Lakers have never won a 7th game in the finals. Green threw up a wild shot, and now the Pistons down by 13.
And Pat Riley has seen enough. He's getting Magic Johnson back in this game.
Riley going in. Foul. Basket counts. Magic comes back, and the Pistons are making a run here.
And Magic coming back. When does James Worthy get back in this ball game? And here's John Sally making a strong move to the baseline, blocking foul, and somehow that ball drops in. And the Pistons needed it.
Thompson's foul is 3rd. This may be their run of the game.
And Michael Cooper, what an effort he's put forth tonight. And if you think he doesn't want a ring, this man has 4 already. He wants that 5th one. And watch the emotion he displays out here.
Before tonight, he had a total of 14 points in the series. Tonight, he has 12 points. He has 1 more field goal tonight than he has had in the entire series. And it was Bill Burtka that told us in Detroit when he was really struggling. He said Michael Cooper hit the shot that may have allowed us to get to the finals. The basket that defeated Utah in Game 5 of their best of 7. If the Lakers had lost that game at home, they may not have even have survived to the conference finals.
We'd be in the Silverdome.
That's right. 94-84, 10-point game. Sally with 15. Rodman with 13 in the game. He hasn't scored in this 4th period. Worthy back in, gets close. Tipped up and drops for the Lakers. Worthy with 33 points, his series high by far.
Earlier in the series, John Sally was able to block that shot. Not tonight.
Vinnie Johnson all the way through. And we're getting close to the 6-minute mark in this 4th quarter, and a 10-point lead for the Lakers.
One important thing for the Lakers, they can't stop playing basketball and try to milk that 24-second clock.
Not against this team.
No, because then they'd be playing right into the hands of the Pistons.
Lambeer on the steal. Detroit coming back. Vinnie Johnson. Short. And a jump ball is Rodman and Cooper. Rodman just had 1 hand on it, but that was good enough. Third quarter was a big one for the Lakers, and now they're trying to fend off the challenging Pistons. Detroit led by 5 at the half, and the Lakers were up by 10 after 3. Controlled by Detroit.
Now the Pistons are going to need Vinnie Johnson to carry him right now if they're going to win this ball game.
He has scored 6 in the game. And now 8, and it's an 8-point affair, 96-88.
Now, a big thing, we've seen the Pistons be able to regain their poise out here on the court. Is it too late? Well, we'll have to wait and see.
They're on a 9-2 run. Magic working against Rodman. Kareem misses the skyhook, but it comes out to Cooper. Abdul-Jabbar. Loose ball. And the Pistons have it with 4:39 to go, trailing 96-88. Dumars, no basket, but he'll shoot two. And the Pistons are coming back, and they have taken the crowd out of this game in dramatic fashion right now.
It's a crazy game, this basketball, to maintain that emotion. You know, if you look at the Lakers, they've had to play 114 games this year, including the regular season, 82 games, 8 exhibition games, 24 playoff games. I'm tired just talking about it.
It's like a third of the year.
And of course, those 24 games, you're supposed to play it at a level emotionally and physically that it's just almost impossible to do.
That's why this exhibition in the NBA Finals boggles the mind sometimes. Cooper's foul was his second, third against the Lakers. The Pistons have committed only one team foul here in the fourth quarter.
You know, it'd be a different ball game if the Pistons had made those foul shots.
Dumars makes both of his, and it's 96-90. Look how quickly the Pistons have narrowed it. 11-2 run.
That's the story of this series. The Lakers look like they're going to blow the Pistons out, but somehow they battle back.
Worthy against Sally, and 5 on the shot clock.
They're out of sync offensively.
Magic with the hook shot, and a big one.
That'll help everything get back in sync.
16 for Urban Johnson. 4 minutes remaining. Dumars back out to Sally. And Sally is fouled inside. And will go to the line to shoot. Is it against Kareem? If it is, it'll be number 5. And now Abdul-Jabbar has 5 personal fouls.
Now look at the defense. They clamp on Vinnie Johnson. Sally has no place to go but good ball movement and crisp movement. Isn't it something to watch John Sally grow offensively through this series? Now when he has the opportunity, he takes it to the glass.
Some people had questions about his abilities when he came out of Georgia Tech, didn't they?
No question. People thought he was a little soft and he wasn't going to be an aggressive factor on the defensive boards and the offensive boards. Well, he's proven everyone wrong.
His best offensive game by far, 17 points for John Sally. He had been averaging 6-point lead now, 98-92. Worthy. Kareem comes down with a big board. Big rebound by Abdul-Jabbar. And Magic charges. He runs right into the Pistons. And that'll be 5 on Magic Johnson, Bill. And so Kareem and Magic are within 1 foul of being disqualified.
And the big one is Magic Johnson. Now, does this force Magic not to be as aggressive going in the basket? I'm sure Pat Riley wants him to keep going strong.
Next Laker foul will put them in a penalty. Laimbeer off the screen hits, and it's 98-94. The Detroit Pistons, win or lose, have come back courageously after trailing by 15 in this fourth quarter, and the Lakers call a timeout.
You just have to tip your hat not only to the Pistons coming back, but the Lakers. Just a great series. Well, thank goodness we have the best seats in the house.
Sure do.
In basketball, you can move your feet defensively and be able to draw a charge as long as you maintain defensive position. And that's what Dennis Rodman did in that case against Magic Johnson. Now at the other end, look at Vinnie Johnson. They're so concerned with him offensively that opens up Bill Laimbeer for a big hoop for the Pistons.
A 15-4 run by the Pistons. They have a few fans here at the Forum. By the way, James Worthy has achieved the first triple-double of his career. As you look at the players in foul trouble, Kareem and Magic with 5. Worthy with 33 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 assists.
And he and Byron Scott have been very quiet in this fourth period.
6 on the shot clock, just under 3 minutes to go, and a turnover. Rodman is ahead of the field, has helped. And Dennis Rodman has cut the lead to 2, 98-96. This is stunning.
Well, both coaches right at the top of the show. The team that's going to win it is going to play the best defense over a 48-minute period of time.
Pistons with their second team foul. It will not be a shooting foul.
Now here's Dennis Rodman. He and John Sally are just playing a great game for the Pistons coming off the bench. And watch this shot. He gets up there. He's thinking about passing it. Great shot.
Foul is on Rodman, his fourth foul. Worthy follows it in for 35 points.
Magic might have missed the shot, but that penetration allowed Worthy to get to the offensive boards.
100-96, the Lakers coming right back. Vinnie Johnson with 10 points. He did not score at halftime. As we get down to 2 minutes to go in the game, 100-98. 2 minutes to go. Whoever thought it would come down this close?
It should, because both teams have played great ball all through the playoffs.
Pistons foul will send the Lakers' Magic Johnson to the line.
Now see John Sally comes over to help. That allows Worthy to get to the offensive boards and tip it in. And watch both coaches.
Foul is on Lambeer, his third foul and the fourth team foul. So the next foul by either club will put them in the penalty. Michael Thompson will replace Kareem. He goes out. He has scored 4 points with 3 rebounds.
It's almost the replay of Game 6. Just reversed a little bit at this point because the Lakers were down with a minute to play, 102-99.
Crowd on its feet in unison now. Vinnie Johnson misses a 3. Loose ball, and the Pistons, Lambeer gets it to Dumars with a new clock, but a minute and a half to go.
Pistons need a hoop here.
They have 13 on the shot clock. 102-98. Dumars, and a 2-point game. 102-100, and the Pistons just won't go away.
And a bad foul by Dennis Rodman in the backcourt. Trying to deny the ball to Magic Johnson. And he'll go to the line for 2 foul shots.
5th foul.
And here it is. Dennis Rodman trying to deny that ball to Magic and picks up a cheap foul.
5 on Rodman. And here's Magic Johnson. He doesn't miss often. All of a sudden, a blowout has come down to another down-to-the-wire affair as we had in Game 6. 1 out of 2, and Detroit calls a timeout, trailing by 3. 1:14 remaining with the World Championship at stake. Cling to a 3-point lead with 1:14 remaining in this 7th game of the World Championship. And which locker room will the champagne corks pop from? Billy, you're a coach. It's a 3-point game. Detroit has the ball.
Detroit's got to go to either Vinnie Johnson or Joe Dumars. I would think they try to get it in Vinnie's hands, look for him to penetrate, either shoot the jump shot or find Dumars for the perimeter shot.
Pistons have hit 7 of their last 9 from the field. The Lakers, who were red hot, have grown cold. Only 3 baskets in the last 6 minutes. And there's the coach's wife, Chris Riley, cheering on the Lakers. Since the 15-point Laker lead, Detroit has outscored LA 21-9. Lambeer for 3. And Dumars taps it out too far, and the Lakers turn it over.
Let me ask you a question. You remember that technical foul Bill Lambeer picked up in this ball game? That might have changed the whole play selection by Chuck Daly in that case, looking for that 3-point shot. Because they might have looked to go inside, do something a little differently.
1 minute to go in the game. The Lakers are up by 3. Still LA ball. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar back in the game. Lakers call a timeout. They have 2 remaining, plus their 20. Detroit has 2 full timeouts left. 13 seconds for the Lakers to attempt a shot when we return. The last time a team repeated in the NBA for a championship, the Celtics did it in this building. The fans went home sad. They will explode if the Lakers could be the first team in 19 years to win back-to-back titles and become the team of the 80s and win their 5th World Championship. And Billy, there were 54 seconds left in Game 6. Detroit had the lead. Now LA has the lead and the ball.
Right, and Detroit wasn't able to score. Will LA be able to score?
Worthy loses it on the drive, and here the Pistons down by 3. Rodman takes the jumper. Scott has it and gets out of trouble. Rodman threw up the jumper quickly.
Too quick, should have looked for one of his teammates. That's not his shot. But the emotion of a ball game like this, look at Chuck Daly. He wishes he got a timeout. That's what he's saying. I watched Chuck Daly. He can't believe he shot it.
Well, you know what he said. You could read lips. And that is inexperience and overexuberance by a young, very talented player in Rodman. But this is his 2nd year in the league. And this is a big moment.
And they wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for him in this ball game.
What do you think Pat's thinking about now, huh?
Well, one thing he told me for sure, I said, well, what are you going to do about next year? Are you going to say win this one for the big guy as last year? He said, all I'm going to say is, everybody, let's have a great summer.
Kareem said, we'll get to him first before any predictions next year. 30 seconds to go, and the lead is 5. Timeout, Detroit. What must be going through the mind of Pat Riley and how much he has gone through with 3 7-game series, Billy, having to win that last game at home each time and now going to the wall against the Pistons in the title.
You know something? Both coaches, when this season's over, for the next week or so, will go through withdrawals because of the pressures and the work that they have to put in during this period of time. They don't want to see anybody. They'll go down in their basement, just stay by themselves, and in a week they'll come out of hibernation. Now, if you're Pat Riley, what you want to make sure about is that you don't give up a 3-point shot at this point. If anything, you give up the 2. And if you're in the Piston locker room, you look for the 3 possibly. If you don't have it immediately, take the ball to the basket, look to score, and go for the steal. And what Pat Riley was talking about is if they can't get it in bounds, if Detroit scores, call a timeout.
Now Detroit has to get a 3 somewhere along the line, but their best bet probably would be to try to get 2 in a hurry, wouldn't you think?
2 in a hurry and probably get it to Vinnie Johnson or to Joe Dumars and look for them to attack the basket. They might be able to pick up a 3-point play doing that.
Last 5 Laker points have come from the free throw line by their backcourt. Magic and Byron Scott. Security is out in full force to line the edges of the court. This crowd on its feet. Dumars loses the ball to Magic Johnson and the Lakers can virtually run out the clock. Foul against Detroit. 2 shots. That man came oh so close, and Pat Riley went out on a limb last year, and a lot of his players didn't like it.
But they'll love it if they continue and stay in the position they are in for 20 more seconds.
He got it done, and no one else did in the last 19 years. Timeout Detroit, and the Pistons have used their last timeout with 19 seconds to go, trailing by 5. What's left?
Well, I know I'm exhausted from this series. It's been such a great one, and I'm sure the players and the coaches are.
James Worthy, 35 points. Scott, 21. Magic, 19. Dumars, 23. Well, let's see what has happened in other sports in various decades. Teams that have won 5 or more titles in a decade. Packers, Yankees. In hockey, we had the Maple Leafs and the Canadiens, who dominated 3 decades. And in basketball, Bill Russell's Celtics. And if they hold on, the Lakers will have won 5 world titles in the 80s. There's a man who made it happen tonight. But it started in 1980 when Magic Johnson engineered the victory over your club in 6 games.
And again, that was a situation with an injury. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar not playing in Game 6. But you look at the Pistons, there's a lot of what-ifs. What if Isaiah Thomas was a healthy player out here tonight? Would they have been able to beat the world champions?
Joe Dumars came through. He was the guy who had to do it if Isaiah couldn't, and he has scored 23. Sally with 17 points and 10 rebounds. Dantley, Rodman, and Vinnie Johnson in double figures. Great year for the Detroit Pistons. But they couldn't win that second road game in this final series the way they did against the Celtics and the Chicago Bulls before them.
It's a little different when you're playing the world champions. Quiet outside, been around 10 minutes. If things stay this way, it'll be awfully noisy out there.
Crowd begins the celebration now. Seconds to go. 105-100. Rodman will inbound. Pistons need something quick. Vinnie Johnson. And the follow-up. Joe Dumars, 105-102, and Lane Beer is forced to foul. And these will be the biggest free throws of the season for the Lakers and maybe in their franchise history. James Worthy. How fitting that he would be at the line to try to wrap it up.
James Worthy has got to make one of these free throws right now.
And now Isaiah Thomas comes back in with 14 seconds to go. Keep in mind, the Pistons are out of timeouts, and you know that on a missed or made free throw, the Lakers will make it as tough as possible for Detroit to bring the ball up.
And what they do now is Chuck Daly has got 3 guards in the game. He's got 4 people that can shoot the 3-point shot.
He made the one. That's what he needed. Dumars to Thomas. 9 seconds to go. Lane Beer fires a 3 and hits it. And it's 106-105.
Pistons have got to steal.
They're not going to get a chance. Green will win it. The game ends. The Lakers have won it again.
That's it.
emotions in the Laker dressing room. Here's Magic. They love Riley now, don't they? They'll never forget this moment. Took 19 years to win them back-to-back. Los Angeles Lakers do it again.
Soar beyond.
Back in the Los Angeles Forum, inside the victorious locker room. And with me, the commissioner. I'll tell you, David Stern, what a happy scene in here. Let's present this trophy to Jerry Buss.
Jerry, you said you'd do it. Congratulations. The great champions.
Thank you, David. I'm just really happy. Our city is named the City of Angels. The Angels are smiling on us. First time in a long time it's ever been done. Who knows? Maybe never again. A piece of history right here.
It's a great team to do it for the first time in 19 years. Just congratulations to the Lakers and the city.
It's amazing. Even though I believed it all through the year, at this moment, I can't believe it.
Thank you, Commissioner. Well, would you like to step up here and guarantee a third straight to start this off, Coach?
All right. I'm going to guarantee one thing, that we're going to enjoy this all summer long. It's a wonderful group of guys, Brandon. I mean, I could never be prouder of a group of guys that have worked this hard. I mean, it took 115 games for us to get this job done. And we had a challenge. We talked a lot about it. They worked and they won it, and you got to give them credit for that.
Matt, I want to ask you tactically, what did you do at halftime to ignite that tremendous spurt in the third quarter?
Well, we just talked about being precise, Brandon. I thought we lost a lot of patience and poise the last 6 minutes of the second period, but we came out precise and efficient and defensive oriented, and that got us going.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Magic. Yes. Your reaction now, back to back, and your feelings.
Well, it's unbelievable, really. I can't believe we just did it. I think we worked so hard, though. Utah, Dallas, and now this series. And the guys never quit. We just kept coming back, and we won it. It's just great.
Magic, before you leave, I want you here for this answer. Kareem, your feelings about next season now. Are you coming back, or are you going to call it a career on this great landmark victory?
I'll be back.
No doubt about it. You will be back to play next year.
You just said it.
Your feelings about that?
I'm so happy I won another championship now. Let me say this, too. That this was the hardest championship playing against my friend and everything, Isaiah, and I just wanted to say he played a great series, got a lot of heart, so thank you. I love him.
All right. Pat O'Brien is standing by with Chuck Daly, so let's go to Pat.
All right, Brent, thank you very much. Coach, I know this is the interview you did not want to do. What happened?
Well, basically, they came out in the third quarter and just seized the game. They were ferocious defensively, and we didn't play smart offensively. We're not giving up the ball, missed a lot of shots, and they came down and scored on the break. They got a 37-point quarter, and they stretched the lead to 15. I said, it's lights out, and it may get worse.
Made a nice run on them, though.
Yeah, we went back to our speed team. We got back in the game and almost were in a position. We committed a backcourt foul, and then when it was 103-100, we had a breakaway, and Rodman decided to pull up rather than go to the basket, but that happens. A gallant, courageous effort by our club, and a credit to them. They did repeat. They did what they were going to do. They're a great basketball team.
You guys were terrific challengers. You know, there's a song in Motown called Respect. I know you guys earned it, okay? Thank you for stopping.
Thank you, Pat.
All right. And so the Lakers have repeated, and the celebrating continues in the City of Angels. We'll be back with more after this.